You're behind me with a camera.
I am. I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit if I can. Oh, yeah, you can see the readout on the thing. This looks exciting.
It's not.
Ooh.
It's that you have to sit so still for the entire process.
Yeah, zoom.
And the wire is the size of a human hair. And you got to have your fingers just right with the two fingers that are holding the wire. Not too tight. If you pinch it too tight, it'll snap. You can see that wire flicking around in the corner of my eye.
I'm trying to catch the wire. Okay, okay, now I can see it. Yeah, I got it. It has to catch the light.
This is the first machine I've ever bought. I always make my own out of sewing machines or whatever for all the years.
Bobbin winder?
When I was really young, I used to just use an electric drill.
Oh my gosh.
Worked, you know. But this is a pretty nice little machine for a few $100. Because I can program a few programs into it. I'm going to have a look at it here for a second.
It's weird. I look at it with my eyes, and you can see it spinning real fast, but on the camera, it looks like it's spinning slow.
The camera probably catches every second.
It's not tasting it every second, you know?
No. You couldn't possibly follow that. Okay, 1,033 turns left. And my back knows it. As I'm sitting here hunched over this thing. I try to wind as neat as possible, which is plenty scattered enough.
I think it's showing it going the opposite direction too, even.
Well, it might be because of the speed.
Well, it's hard for me to tell what direction it's going in looking straight at it.
The other thing that's nice about this machine is it will shut off automatically. Oh, there's all kinds of nonsense going on with the wire under my finger right now, but hopefully it makes it to the end, because this is a terrible spot to blow it.
Right at the end.
Oh, it sucked if that happened. 260 left. 190. I have a foot controller from my old machine that will work on this. But this machine is pretty intuitive. It's got the thing right there where it should be.
So you made it?
It made it to the end, yes.
Yay!
Okay,
That's good.
Indeed it did. So now you can follow me through the next step.
I feel He'll attempt to
The
do
first
that.
next step would be removing the damn pickup.
Very difficult for me to catch that, what you're doing.
Well, you're going to have to work around my fingers. I'm sorry. Well, they can get tight from the coil. Nice shiny wire.
Looks very pretty.
I just let that flop around for a little while. You just got to be careful that you don't snag the winding on the way out with that thingamajigger that holds it in place. This particular pickup, you can see that I did not clean that hole good enough on this bobbin because with that little bit of extra stress.
Sticking?
Yeah. And that's okay. I get it. I keep it away from the stuff.
Wait, so you gotta back it all the way off?
Yeah, I shouldn't have to, but this one here, I usually clean the hole in the center out a little better. And I don't like when this happens because it's easy to snag that winding on the inside coming out on the way out. There we go.
There.
Okay, so
let me try to get in on it.
Nice and easy.
Oh.
I'm going to trap this last winding to the bottom. And then I got to straighten my back out first. Wow. Yeah, it's like hair wire. It's
kind of looks finer than hair.
It's tough to see what in the hell you're doing.
What the hell is wrong with them people?
I think it's in there. Okay. Boy, I'm just doing everything I could do wrong with this particular pickup. Because the camera's on.
Well, you said you didn't like being interrupted when you're doing your pickups.
That's a strategic thing. But, you know, with pickups, whatever you do when you wind that pickup creates the sound that you get. Let me tell you something I'm going to do right now. I'm taking a winding back because I don't like the kink in that wire. Okay, there we go. Now, if I can see what I'm doing.
What, it's like tying it off?
Yep. So you don't want that wire to kink right there. That's a problem when that does. Okay, that's good. So now I go through 3 times. It was so easy the second time, so hard the first time. That's 2. 1 more. Yeah, it's in there. You don't know till you look. Okay, so now we take a white and a black over here. Show you how this is done. I wind my pickups like early 50s pickups. Machine goes counterclockwise. The wind goes clockwise. That's as if you're looking at the top of the pickup there. Okay. Black starts, white finishes. It doesn't matter which way you do it, as long as they're all the same. And I don't, make pickups to sell, so I don't have to worry about if somebody got the same thing they got last time so that they're in phase. But I've always gone in that direction, and I always do.
What you doing there?
I'm preparing the cloth wire. I don't. Hold on a second. Not my best wire preparing job. I'm going to burn the wire away. It's going to smell. Okay, that's good. Now, I like that a little tighter than that. You don't want that to catch that winding wire on the way through. This won't take long here. Okay, black's your first wire. You start wire. For me, anyway.
That's why you cleaned out that hole good. So
That's why you cleaned out that hole, because it's got to melt through the insulation. Yeah, it's better.
the trusty needle nose pliers.
Yeah.
Burn the house down.
Give that a light tin. Very careful pushing that through, that you don't snag that other winding.
Fill her up.
Yeah, don't take much to get a good contact on that. Now the next thing I do before I push the wires through the hole is make sure it all worked. Right?
How you do that?
You put a meter on it. Make sure that coil is continuous.
Ah, there you go.
And that the solder joints worked. It's accurate enough for me. And put your hands on both, right? There it is. You see the meter?
Nope. I'll come around here.
I'm shooting for 7K on this pickup. And I'm pretty damn close. 5.694. Okay. So now, come over here. This can be a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. It's like you got to be real careful with these things now, you know. And you got to hope. I install them in my own guitars. I don't sell them. But if you sell pickups, you got to hope the person isn't just some guy who saw somebody handle pickups on YouTube, because you got to handle these very carefully.
So that wax dipping happens afterward.
Happens afterward. There's wax on these wires. Now, these are waxed cloth. Let me get this pair of cutters right here. And we were at what?
6.9 something.
Yeah, 5.7.
Is that what you wanted?
That's what I wanted. That is in fact what I wanted.
Ah, now you're labeling it with its...
Yep. Got the two eyes, right? And that there is a pickup ready for dipping with some nice aged magnets.
Alrighty.
We'll spot glue that down right there before we dip it with just a tad of super glue. And she's ready to go in the wax.
So you're happy with it?
Oh yeah, I put my hands on the... I gotta wait for that to dry. But yeah, that's 0.7. I don't like strong pickups. I hate them. I like nice weak pickups. Okay. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.